Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are tying a classic wet fly, the Quill Gordon, but we're going to do a little twist on it. So to start, we'll just get some 6/0 black thread and tie that in the front. And we're just going to wrap that back about to the hook point. Right about there. For the tail, we're going to be using some light dun feathers. And you just want to pull a little bit towards the tail there. And you want it about a hook shank in length about. I'll tie that in at the back. Get some wraps back about to the hook barb. And that looks good there. Now we're going to wrap it forward all the way back up to about where we started with the thread. Now the variation on this is going to be, instead of using quill, we are using some vinyl rib. And you can get this stuff anywhere. They sell fly tying equipment. This is a olive vinyl rib and a small size. And we're going to use that instead of the quill. And the great thing about this is it gives it a natural rib as you wind it up. So we're going to tie that in the front, and we're going to wrap it all the way back to the tail. And the reason we do this is so we can keep some sort of uniform body, so we don't have any bumps or whatnot. Okay, so you want to wrap that forward. Now this is a rotary vise. I can spin it if I'd like, but I like to wrap it with my hands. I got more control over it. And as you can see, it takes on a slight color of the thread at the bottom, so it gives it that nice black and green look to it. We're going to tie that off. Give a little snippy snip. Screw that in. Now for the throat, we're still going to be using some of the light dun feathers. Take about the same amount that you used for the tail. And we're going to tie that in for the throat. I love it when you're using such a small hook, and sometimes it is a little bit of a pain to get that throat in there, but just take your time. Nope, we don't like that. Start that over again. Get another piece. We might just have to do this the old-fashioned way and go from the top here, or maybe not. It's going to be a little comedy skit right now. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. Head there just a bit, secure that in. Now we're going to be using, for the wing, we're going to be using some mallard flank, and we want to grab a nice big piece, and we're going to be using the tip of it. So you want that wing to be about up to the length of the tail. Once you have that set, you just want to kind of crimp it with your hands and your fingers. And I'll show you something so you can see how the mallard flank has that natural curve to it. And it lays pretty flat on the bottom, so we're not going to worry too much about that because I'll show you how to counteract that. I'm just going to build up the head just slightly here. We're gonna bring in our thread right behind it. What that does is it gives it this little wedge to lift up the wing, as you can see. When you got it to where you want it, now we're just going to finish off the head, and we're just making sure everything is covered there. Okay, it's good. Oh, as you can see, we lost a piece of our mallard. Must have pulled a little too hard on that, so... And this is the thing with sometimes you just got to take your time. Don't have to panic. I'm just going to unwrap that and start again. There we go. No problem. It's all good. Grab another piece of mallard. You know what? I like this piece better anyways. Okay, there we go. Pinch that in. Let's tie that off. We'll see how this one looks. There we go. That one looks good. Do the same thing. We'll come up behind. Just a couple there. There we go. Finish off the head. Make sure everything's covered there. And a little whip finish. And with this one, I'm just going to do 4 turns because we're going to finish it off with some UV finish. But you can also use head cement if you'd like. Okay, just want to grab that. There we go. Again, I'm just giving it a little quick hit with the light just to give it a quick set while I finish the head here, and then I'll hit it for a longer amount of time with the light once I'm done. Now that's up to you. You can hit it with that 15-second light every time you do it, but I like to do it this way. There we go. Okay, now we're going to hit it with a little bit longer light. Okay, there you have it. A little Quill Gordon variant. And instead of using Quill, we use some vinyl rib. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.